Good evening and welcome back to Legend Knows Football TV for your latest transfer updates. Today we had some breaking news. As you can see on screen, Chelsea went and showed some interest in a Barcelona midfielder called Fermin Lopez. No one saw this coming. Personally, I didn't see this coming. But it all went down on Twitter. There's been some movement also in other news. There's been some movement on Arsenal trying to sign a centre back from Bayer Leverkusen, and an update on the Jackson story. But let's first get into the breaking news. Chelsea interested in signing Barcelona midfielder Fermin Lopez. As per David Ornstein, he tweeted that Chelsea evaluating possibility of move for Fermin Lopez. No contact yet with Barcelona, but Chelsea FC speaking to 22-year-old attacking midfielders camp as options explored in case of exits and given FC Barcelona depth in Spain international position. I haven't seen this guy play. Maybe I should start watching Barcelona's team, but I don't know what prompted this transfer, because if we move on to the next tweet, this was as per Fabrizio Romano, CFC Pies. Chelsea like Fermin Lopez, but who doesn't like Fermin Lopez? No bid, formal proposals or anything club to club. Barca and Fermin haven't opened any doors as of now. Chelsea are working on XAVI and Garnacho. These are the priorities. So we can relax. We are still going for XAVI Simons, because I have watched XAVI Simons. I know XAVI Simons, and he's the player that I want at Chelsea. This Fermin Lopez guy, I haven't seen him yet. I don't know what type of player he is. I don't know if he's a good addition. Will he survive in the Premier League? We saw with Florian Wirtz, he is struggling to adapt. Clearly, we saw that in last night's game. But let's go further. Chelsea want to add XAVI Simons and Garnacho. These are the two players as of now. Garnacho will happen. XAVI waiting for Nkunku to leave and get the green light. I'll be here to tell you if Chelsea make an approach for Fermin, not just something in the press. So calma on that one. Fabrizio, as per Fabrizio Romano. So once again, we can relax. There's no club to club contact. There's no official bid made for Fermin Lopez. So we are still on the same path of trying to sign XAVI Simons and Garnacho. Let's continue reading on further. We have to remember that only 5 days ago, Fermin said to Barcelona fans that he wants to stay and be calm. This wasn't 5 years ago, only 5 days ago. Flick also wants him to stay. No club-to-club contacts as of today. But you know, the tricky thing about that situation is, even if the player said that 5 days ago, didn't Eze say 5 days ago or a week ago to Spurs personal terms agreed, and then in the wink of an eye when an offer came in from Arsenal, he went to Arsenal? So you can't take gentlemen's agreements these days. Look at the Isak saga. There was a gentleman's agreement, it was broken. That whole relationship is tarnished. So even him speaking and saying he wants to stay at Barca is not guaranteed. We will see once XAVI Simons is a Chelsea FC player, then I will believe that we are not in pursuit of any other midfielder going forward. We had an update on Cole Palmer. We had an update on Cole Palmer on his injury. Let's read. As per Simon Phillips, Cole Palmer had a scan on his groin today, and the results are positive, better than he first feared. Nothing serious or too bad showing up, but Chelsea and Cole will be cautious and Fulham might be too soon. We'll see. So Cole Palmer will be out for some time, just as a precaution, because we don't want to aggravate this injury and have him out for, longer than it needs to be. I think we have enough power in the midfield to 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 to, to fill that Cole Palmer role, especially with XAVI stepping up to the plate, looking like he's meant for the Premier League, like he's ready for the Premier League. I think he's going to start this weekend as our number 10, with Neto and Jamie Gittens on the wings. So that's good news in terms of Cole Palmer. We will keep an eye on that. Now we're going on to see what has been happening with Arsenal. Arsenal are pushing to sign Piero Hincapi, but Bayer Leverkusen are also currently insisting on 60 million euros release clause. Concrete negotiations between the clubs are ongoing, with Arsenal aiming to pay less than 60 million euros. Hincapi wants to move to Arsenal and is waiting for an agreement. Seems like Arsenal are serious this season. They are moving slick. They are moving quick. They want this title. Arteta wants to get over the line. We need to wake up. Chelsea needs to wake up. Every point counts. Hopefully we can finish the job against Fulham. And the funny side of this Arsenal transfer is that once again they hijacked another transfer of Spurs. Spurs, the bottlers. Oh my days. Let's move on to the last piece of news, which is on our greatest asset yet, Mr. Nicholas Jackson. Florian Plettenberg tweeted that regarding FC Bayern Munich, FC Bayern and Nicholas Jackson, there have been new talks today. However, there is still no full agreement between Jackson and Bayern. Bayern and Chelsea are in contact and it's difficult. Bayern want loan Premier League clubs remain in the mix, with Aston Villa, as per Sky Sports, I think that's Dutch. So Bayern wants Jackson on loan. Chelsea wants to sell. Other Premier League clubs are looking in. It's going to be an interesting final week of this transfer window, but I think at the end of the day, Nicholas Jackson will not be a Chelsea player come next season. Come the closing of the window. But we will keep an eye on that. Hopefully we get XAVI Simons and Garnacho as always, as planned. Cole Palmer to recover, speedy recovery, and we can go full force for this league. Thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next update. Cheers, stay safe, and God bless.